Let me catch my breath. Welcome back, friends, to the Chemically Imbalanced Black Girl Podcast. We're on episode 59. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? And also, happy Easter. This is a live recording. I am recording this live Sunday morning. So happy Easter to all of you guys that celebrated. And if you don't celebrate Easter, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're celebrating your Easter very nicely. I hope you got an Easter basket. I know this is going to sound really ignorant. But if you're a longtime listener / watcher, you know I'm not afraid to show my ignorance. But I don't really know I don't know the importance behind Easter, because I know it has something to do with, well, actually I don't want to say which one. I know it has something to do with Jesus or God, but I'm not sure. This is all a quick Google search, by the way. This is definitely, like self-continued ignorance, because I could just Google it, but as of right now, since I can't Google it in the middle of the audio recording, I don't know right now. When I turn this episode off, I'm going to know, so don't worry about it. But yeah, that was a long minute to just say I hope you're enjoying your Easter. Guys, right now I am currently in Philly. I'm with, my man who's not my man. Just wanted to take a weekend and relax, have some fun, chill, kind of just sleep in. When I'm at my house, I kind of get up pretty early because I got like 87 windows in my house, and all of them, for some reason, the sun pierces directly in my eye no matter where I sleep. I could sleep on the couch. The window right there, the sun's right in my eye. I can sleep in my bed. There's like 3 windows in my bedroom, and the sun, for some reason, shines through all 3 of them. So I wake up usually around like 7. Well, as soon as the sun comes up, that's when I'm up, because like I said, it shines in my eye. Guys, I do want to apologize for one thing before I get into the episode. I know I sound a little bit lethargic, and it's because I am on the roughest period of my life. I actually think this one is trying to take me out. So, yeah, if I sound like I'm in a lot of pain, it's because I think, and I might not be positive, but I just an inkling, you guys. I think the inside of my body is shanking itself. Like I feel like there's a hot knife in me and it's twisting, right? And I don't like that. So I am laying down. I have a blanket over me and a warm rag on my forehead, and my eyes are closed as I'm recording this episode, because I feel like ass. But I said the people, the girls and the gays and the earthlings and everything in between, they need the episode. What are they going to do without you? It's Sunday. They need you. But seriously, like 30 minutes ago, I was like, fuck that episode. I need 1,000 milligram Tylenol and a fat cup of ginger ale. And a saltine cracker wouldn't hurt, But then I was like, you know what, Zaria, out of all the things you've been through, you can't take no period cramps. And I almost said no. I almost gave in, I almost let the devil win. But here we are. Here we are, bitch. Guys, also, my birthday is coming up. It's May 21st. If you guys care about me, why am I like baiting? No, seriously, my birthday is coming up. It's May 21st, and I'm not sure what I want to do for my birthday. I don't know. I think, okay, can I just talk like real right now? So this is not me trying to sound like I'm bragging, but this is just true, right? So with me being a previous flight attendant, I've already been to a lot of the places that like are on my bucket list, right? So traveling doesn't really excite me for my birthday as much as it would like a non-aviation worker, because still, even though I quit being a flight attendant 2 years ago, still when I get on the plane, some of my body like associates it with work. So it's like going to your job on your day off. It's just like, oh God. And nobody likes to sit on a plane for 16, 14 hours. It's it's jarring no matter what job you used to do. And of course, there's plenty of places I haven't been that I would like to go still, just not on the top of my bucket list. So traveling isn't, unless it's a cruise. I've never been on a cruise before. And my man, who's not my man, his parents are on a cruise right now. And they're having the best time. They're so sweet. Love them. Anyway, so unless it's on a cruise, I don't think I want to travel. I think I just want to honestly, guys, let me just have a moment of sincerity right now. I'm being so serious. I really just want somebody to do something nice for me on my birthday, because I either go by myself somewhere, do something by myself, or I travel by myself, or I take myself out to dinner, or I buy myself something, which, by the way, I bought myself an early birthday gift. It is a pet. I will be showing you guys her on the next video episode. So I'm really excited for you guys to meet her. But yeah, I usually just do stuff for myself, and I love doing that. I'm not saying that to shame myself or make myself feel bad, because we all know I love being by myself. I love doing stuff by myself. It's love it. But the older I get, I'm just damn, I've never had anybody just take care of me for my birthday. And I don't make no plans. Don't think about it. You don't know anything that's going on. You're just along for the ride. No, somebody's showing you how much they care about you because they planned this without you knowing, without any of your input. And it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Hell, Mango, if you listening, surprise a bitch, give a bitch a cupcake or something. I don't know. It's so crazy that anytime I talk about my friends, I just say Mango, because she's literally the only one I got, plus Elijah. But Elijah is almost this is a stray. Elijah, I'm so sorry. Elijah is more of my business partner than he is my friend. He is my friend. Don't get me wrong. He is my friend. I fuck with him so hard. That's my man, pots and pans. But Elijah is not buying me a birthday gift. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that type of relationship. Our relationship is real platonic. He's just yo, edit your video's good. How your analytics looking? All right, bet. I see you in 2 weeks. So you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, just not, my nigga. Hey guys. And also, speaking of my birthday, first of all, I am a liar. I been told you guys I was going to start the Patreon, and I don't know, y'all. I will start the Patreon. Please, I will start it. I'm not lying to you. I'm just prolonging the truth. Okay. I am going to start it. There's just something that seems so beggy and so weird about starting a Patreon. And this is no shade to anybody who has a Patreon, because obviously I'm going to start one. So I'm not talking shit. It's just that I keep saying this to y'all. I've never done anything where I've had to basically ask people for their money or persuade people that I'm worth it to spend their money on. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is that I'm a black girl. I'm funny. I'm shy. I'm awkward. I don't know. If you relate to that, then come on over and subscribe to the Patreon. It's going to be $5 a month. And $5 is a lot of money, y'all. We are in a recession. And, maybe there's tiers to where everybody doesn't have to pay $5 a month. You could pay 99 cents, $1, So maybe that's just my ignorance, and I don't really know much about Patreon, but I am going to start it. I just don't know if I want to start it before or after my birthday, because I don't know. I think if I started before my birthday, that I could guilt trip people into signing up for it. I'm just joking. I keep saying this. This is I promise you guys, this is the number one reason why I won't start the Patreon. Why I haven't started the Patreon. Let me word my sentences right. Is because I know what, I don't want to say everybody's, but I know what most people's financial situation is. And I just feel like an asshole asking people for money when, people are living paycheck to paycheck. And, some people might not even have a savings, but I'm over here asking for, a certain amount of money a month. It just seems, it just seems so fucking evil. But I am going to do it. I promise you, all this shit talking is just me trying to talk myself out of not doing it. But I am going to do it because this podcast needs funding. That's not my savings account. I want to be able to use that funding to give you guys better content, because As you noticed, okay, this episode is just going to be rambling. That's cool. 15 minutes, cool. But like I was saying, as you guys noticed, from the first video episode that I ever put out to the most recent one, my confidence has skyrocketed. And on my life, that's because of you guys. I never would imagine putting my face on the internet like that, ever. So all the people from my old hood in Virginia Beach and Norfolk can see me. Those are like the worst people I've ever met in my life. I will hide from them forever. But like I said, you guys' messages and your DMs and oh my God, I just hit my forehead on my phone, by the way, if y'all heard that. I'm not even gonna edit it out. That was just a real moment. I have to tell you guys something that happened to me. First of all, I forgot your name, but the lady that did this to me, if you're watching, you made me cry when I went home. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little weirded out because the way you did it was weird. But after you explained yourself, I felt so good. Okay, let me tell y'all what happened. So this was last week, or maybe this week, the beginning of this previous week. And I'm at work, I'm chilling, I'm on my phone, just chilling, right? All of a sudden, this lady comes up and she's staring at me. And so I'm staring at her because I never, when women stare at me, I always go either it's gay, which I'm with, or we got a problem. And I'm not with that. So she's staring at me, I'm staring back. We just looking at each other. And she goes, "Hi, I'm so sorry. Can I please take a picture with you?" My immediate answer, no. No. Why? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I love watching your podcast and I didn't think I would see you here and I just wanted to take a picture with you. Girl, when I tell you I code switch so fast, I said, oh shit. But you should have said, I was so excited. I said, no way you watch my podcast. That's so crazy. She was like, yeah. She was like, your podcast is like called. I was like, shh. Yeah, don't say it, bitch. I'm at work. Don't say it out loud. I don't want these niggas to know. But yes, that's me. Oh my God. I was like, yeah, you can take a picture with me. Oh my God. That was, first of all, do not post that picture. Please. I do not remember your name and I am such a terrible person for that. But you were beautiful and you were so nice. And I hope I run into you again. Please do not post that picture. I look chopped like a New York cheese. Oh my God. Please don't post that. But I love that you did that. That was the first time that's ever happened to me, obviously. And that was something that I'm going to die with. I'm going to die with that memory. You really did something for me there. And I love that moment. That was amazing. I cried when I got home. I turned on Gilmore Girls and I was crying my eyes out. I was like, no way somebody asked me to take a picture. I don't even get views like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my shit isn't even monetized. And somebody asked me to take a picture with them. That's so insane. And she was older than me, y'all. She was she was like in her 30s. Shorty, if you're not in your 30s, I know you were in your 30s, so I'm not even going to try to joke like that. I know you were in your 30s, and it's not old. You were great. You were amazing. And you changed my life a little bit because that was the most incredible feeling I felt in a long time. So, and she was so shy about it. She was so scared. I'm you know what? I'm really sorry for saying no the way I did because y'all know I don't like taking pictures. Y'all know I don't like being on camera. So a random person at my job walking up to me asking to take a picture with me, no, you cannot. Unless you had a really good reason. And her reason was exceptional. Yeah, that was a really, really, really nice moment for me. Guys, welcome to the episode. I'm so sorry about that 20 minutes of absolutely nothing. But welcome back to the Chemically Imbalanced Black Girl podcast. The first topic I want to talk to you guys about is something that I've been just thinking about randomly, just on and off. I was thinking about it heavier when I was on the plane ride here. Because I'll say it to my lungs give out, I'm pro-black, love everything about being black, love black people, love black creations, love black content, love black everything, right? But lately, y'all, I don't know, some of us been pissing me off. I don't know, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I keep telling y'all I'm too overexposed to social media. And when black people piss me off, it's a hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm pissed off. It's like I'm sad. I'm just like, fuck. I thought we cleaned. I thought we gathered all of y'all up. I thought, whatever. But there's been some trends going on the internet that's been circling around, and some of y'all are interesting. So let me start off by saying those I'm not afraid to say as a black person, TikToks, if it's not something like I'm trying to, break generational trauma, or is it if it's something, is it something like deep or funny and you're just like cooning the fuck out, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, I got 2 TikToks accounts. I got my regular one and I got my podcast page one. When I slide over to the podcast page, I'm not gonna lie, some of y'all, some of you listening right now, disappointed the fuck out of me. Almost unfollowed you. But, I give the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe. I don't actually know what persuaded you to post that, because it's embarrassing as fuck. So I need you guys to stop. I need you guys to stop, especially praising white people when you do it, because that's weird as fuck. I need you guys to stop talking bad about other black people. And, I'm glad I brought that up. I'm so glad I brought that up. I hate to hear other black people talk bad about other black people, because we do have difficulties and we do have necessary discussions that need to be had in our community. But it seems like you guys are baiting for racists in the comments, and then you guys are liking the racist comments. That's what I don't like. But let me just say this, because I feel like a lot of black people don't know this, and especially black people who are more in tune with their other ethnic, you know what I'm trying to say? Just not, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't got to explain it. I really need y'all to know this, that ghetto and home training and no home training are not the same thing. Those are 2 separate things, right? Ghetto is going to be a part of our culture. I don't give a fuck if you grew up in the whitest neighborhood. I don't care if you went to Harvard. I don't care if you talk proper. I hate when black people use that excuse. It's like, I'm not white. I just taught you, just mad that I can read English. First of all, I'm one of the best spellers and best readers that I know. I don't ever talk about, black people didn't like me growing up because I talk white and they don't accept me because I'm proper and I know and I got a fucking, you sound like an asshole. That's why black people don't like you, because you sound like a fucking white person dipped in black ink. Anyway, you can tell this triggered me a lot. But ghetto-ness and zero home training are 2 totally different things. And I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to break it down like it's a fucking math class. Ghetto is a part of black people's history. And I don't give a fuck if you tune your nose up. Not my history. I don't like ghetto shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Ghetto-ness is a part of black history, right? Long ass nails, big ass gold hoops, gold teeth, them crazy ass salon hairstyles, rubbing oils. Hey girl, our vernacular AAVE, that's ghetto shit. That's shit that we made up, right? That's home for black people. Ghetto is not a bad thing. That's what the fuck we curated into a word. That's culture, right? You guys are forgetting that you could be ghetto and also have no home training. That's what the fuck you guys are forgetting. Those 2 are not synonymous at all. When you have no home training, you could act like an ass. You could be anything. You could be black, white, Asian, purple, and turquoise. People who act up in public don't have no home training. That means it started at home. That means no matter where you go, you don't know how to act because nobody taught you how to act, right? That has nothing to do with being black. That has nothing to do with being ghetto. And I need you guys to stop combining the 2, because you sound like you hate your own people. And I hate that for y'all. So let's stop that. That was a short rant. I could go deeper, but I'm not, because I'm going to piss myself off and I feel my stomach cramping up again. So we going to stop that topic right there. Hopefully y'all got the fucking message, because I hate that about y'all. And usually when I say stuff like this, I'm talking to people outside of my podcast who are eventually going to listen. But this time I'm talking to the people listening to it, because y'all disappointed the fuck out of me. I promise that's the only time I'm going to yell at y'all. It's just that I don't like that. I don't like that. Y'all, we are black. We are black. Look at yourself right now. Look at your hand. Wherever you're doing. Look at the closest skin you got. We are black. We cannot do that to each other. We cannot do that to each other, y'all. We got to stop. Okay, guys. Next topic. Just to lighten the mood back up, I want to tell you guys a story about when I used to be a personal trainer, because I just found out something really interesting about my old regional manager. This is back when I was living in Virginia Beach, obviously. And I was a personal trainer for Planet Fitness. And my regional manager, I'll bait his name out. I'm not going to bait his name out. Actually, I am. His name was David. Yeah, I'm not going to bait his last name just in case. But yeah, I had a regional manager named David. And he always used to just fuck with me for some reason. I hated him so much. Every time he came in, I always made sure I was just not near the front desk or near the front doors. So guys, when I was a personal trainer, this was probably the most sexually harassed I've ever been in my entire life. And I mean that wholeheartedly, by women, men, children, and animals. Like, it was awful. Like, I felt so unsafe all the time. Now, not to brag or nothing like that, not to sound like an asshole, but body was tea back then. I was a literal personal trainer. The body was banging. If it wasn't tea, it was like a warm lemonade. You know what I'm saying? My booty never been big, but it had a nice little curvature to it. Okay, so maybe like a spiked lemonade. Okay, I was working with a little something, something. Also, my uniform was like a trainer shirt. I don't know if you guys ever seen a trainer at Planet Fitness, but it's like a gray and yellow shirt or a black and yellow shirt. And I just wore that shirt with tights because I would be literally working out all day. Couldn't wear khakis like the front desk employees. So the tights are very important to the story, right? So one day David come in, he's doing his I think we're getting the building's getting inspected to see if the workers are cleaning good enough or shit like that. I don't know. So I'm chilling at the front desk waiting for my next client to come in. And David, I can not only can I see it, I can feel David staring at me in the back in my peripheral, right? I'm facing the front desk talking to my coworkers, and he's standing beside me near the front door, but I can feel the whites of his eyes burning the hole through my fucking pants, right? So I turn around, I'm like, "Hi, David." He's like, "Hi, Zaria. Who told you that was the correct uniform for trainers?" I was like, "What?" Mind you, every trainer in the Virginia Beach tri-state area, every trainer wears tights because, bitch, I'm training. I need to be a limbar. I need to show these niggas how to bend, how to snap, how to pull up. I need to be loose. Like, what the fuck you mean? Who told me this was the outfit? This is the outfit. So as I'm talking to him in confusion, I'm making my way around the front desk because he's walking towards me, and I'm like, "No, nigga, get away." So I'm walking behind the front desk so the desk could be in between me and him. So I'm like, I don't understand what you're talking about. This is the uniform. What, you want me to be in khakis like these niggas? And he's like, "No, you're supposed to wear sweatpants." Oh, you got me fucked up. So as soon as he said sweatpants, I'm looking at my coworker. We both do that black ass face look, that look of what? Everybody do it right now. Everybody black that's listening to it. Do the face when somebody got you fucked up. Do it right now. 1, 2, 3. We just did it together. So we make that face. And I'm like, "David, what are you talking about? I'm not supposed to wear sweatpants. First of all, I'm not supposed to wear anything with pockets." So, what? So he's like, "Yeah, well, we'll talk about it when I'm done with the inspection." I'm like, "All right." So there's it would help if y'all was from Virginia Beach. No, I'm just kidding. There is a street in Virginia called Laskin Road, right? There's another Planet Fitness that sit up there. I know the trainer there. So I call the trainer. I'm like, "Hey, what you got on right now?" He was like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "Not like that. I'm just saying, what you got on, for your uniform?" He was like, "Oh, a shirt and compression tights." I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm going to call you back." So I hang up. I'm like, this nigga's tripping. I'm like, okay, now I know he just trying to fuck with me today. He probably on one. He probably had a bad morning. I'm not talking to David no more. We're just going to avoid David until this inspection over and he get the fuck out. Then I could go back to training my people. So I wait a couple minutes at the front desk. My client never show up. I'm like, all right, cool. That means I got a free hour. Cool. I'm walking around the gym. I'm doing little self-workouts, just, out just doing shit until my next client come up. So I'm in the stretch room. And I'm hanging, right? I'm just hanging from the bar. I turn around, David right there. And I'm like, no. Now, I'm thinking that he's standing right there because he's about to come over there and talk to me again. So I leave out of the room the back way because I'm trying to avoid this nigga at all costs. I don't want to have that kind of day. So I'm walking around the gym. I end up having a couple conversations with some of the members. I'm seeing some friends from school and shit like that. I'm talking and stuff like that. So 20 minutes pass and I go, back in the stretch room. I'm stretching out my hamstrings. I'm stretching out my calves. I'm bending over, right? I go to bend over. I look behind me. Y'all, tell me why this nigga David is sitting right there. I look down, y'all. This nigga is harder than a Japanese math class, bro. I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking joking. I tell y'all, I felt so violated. And this nigga had a nerve to be standing to the side. Oh my God, I hate men so much, bro. Oh my gosh, he had a nerve to be standing to the side, which made the boner even more visible. He had the nerve to be standing to the side right beside me as if he wasn't looking at me. Oh my, I ain't never reported nigga so fast. I stood up and I looked at him. You know that deadpan face you just do when your eyes go low? It's just like, I'm getting real sick and tired of you niggas in here. I go to my boss office. Her name was Jewel. Fuck you, Jewel. I'm just kidding. No, I'm serious. Oh my God, I gotta tell y'all a story about her too. I think I already told it, but anyway. I go in her office. I'm like, hey, we need to talk. She's like, what's wrong? I was like, David was just watching me stretch, and that nigga has the hardest boner of 2018. And she was like, oh my God, sorry. She was like, what are you talking about? Now, little backstory. I think my boss and David were fucking around a little bit. This was before I knew that. Okay, so I didn't know. I found out after I was trying to report him. So her response actually made a lot of sense. She was like, oh, why would you say that? I was like, no, I know I joke a lot. I know I'm a hee hee ha ha ass bitch. On my soul, I'm not lying. I was like, on my life, I'm not lying. I promise you, first of all, I wouldn't even come in here unless I saw a boner. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even lie like that. I know what I saw. And I know he was staring at me because he followed me. I left twice and he followed me back to the same. He also left and came back when I came back. That's how I know he was following me. And I know what a boner looked like. So don't laugh at me like I'm over here lying because I'm telling the truth. So she's like, okay, we'll get it settled. Just basically get the fuck out. And I was like, okay. So with me telling her, I knew he was going to get in trouble. I didn't know how much trouble, right? How old was I in 2018? I was 20. So yeah, I was just like, I just want this nigga to leave. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to get out the building. I didn't know, that his district, I didn't know that the district manager was going to pop up. And nobody ever see that. First of all, the building owner came, David's district manager came, and the person who owned that portion of Planet Fitness, because y'all know some of them are, what's that word? Franchise. So the franchise owner of Planet Fitness came. I said, oh shit, we about to get some new machines or something? I'd have forgot all about telling on David. I'd have forgot all about that, right? This was like 11 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I'm about to leave. It's like 1 o'clock now. So I'd have forgot all about it. I was like, damn. First of all, I ain't never even seen him. I ain't never seen him before. I ain't know he even lived in Virginia. I thought he just owned it. So everybody coming, they pull it up, and nobody's happy, right? No, we greeting him. We like, what's up? We ain't see you in a month of Sundays. What's up, nigga? Nobody's smiling. Nobody's greeting us. Nobody's happy, right? Everybody just come in and walk straight into Jules' office. So we like, oh shit, what's going on? Then it clicked, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh, I think they might be here for David. They're like, what you talking about? I said, huddle in, bitches, huddle in. I got to tell y'all something. Huddle in. Let me tell y'all. So I tell my coworkers what happened. They was like, no. I was like, on my life, I would not lie about that. They was like, oh, that's nasty. Then people start doing that thing. It's like, I always knew something was fucked up about him. I was like, yeah, okay, girl. So now we trying to and it's not better for them that the office, my manager's office door was made out of pure glass, and it was right beside the front desk. So all of us turned heads like a motherfucker, just looking in there. We supposed to be talking to members. We supposed to be checking members in. Hell, I'm literally supposed to be training somebody at that time. I was like, girl, you don't have to stretch without me. I was like, hold on now. So we all looking in the office, right? And my manager is turned her chair, put her chair in front of the door, facing away from the door, so her back can cover. She was a big bitch. No offense to all the big bitches. This was a bad person, big bitch. So all my good big bitches, love you down. She was an asshole. All right. So she wanted her back to cover everybody, which it did a little bit. So we can't see nobody's faces. We can just see body movements, right? All of a sudden we hear the owner of the building go, that's twice, to the top of his lungs, to where some of the people who were on the treadmill turned around what the fuck was that? And we was like, sorry. Everybody jumped. It was like, oh shit, nah, somebody getting their ass chewed out. So we was like kids and, kids in trouble by our parents. We heard that nigga yell. Everybody just face straight away. We was like, oh, don't make eye contact. Don't look in there. Don't look in there. Don't look in there. Don't look in there. Somebody look. One person look. Not everybody. One. What's going on? They looking at us? No? All right, I'm about to look. All right, wait. We were panicking. We ain't never heard nobody scream like that. So we all avoid. We all take turn peeking in. And then we all just start talking to ourselves. We just say, fuck it, we not gonna look in there no more. So we hear the door open. Everybody, military, we all, standing at ease. We not breathing. We not looking. We not blinking. We don't talk to nobody. Don't look at nobody. Don't talk. Don't say nothing. Don't look. Don't say nothing. Don't look. So all of them come out the office. The owner of the building is a woman. I don't know if I said that. Her name was Mandy. I'm baiting out everybody's name. Damn. So Mandy walked past. And she goes, all right, can I talk to you for a second? I was like, ooh, no, ooh, She pulled me into one of the tanning rooms, and she's just like, I'm so sorry if anybody at this company has made you feel uncomfortable. She said, I can't commend you enough for telling your manager whether she handled it the way you wanted her to or not. She was like, it's really brave. And I sincerely apologize for that uncomfortableness that you felt this morning. She was like, but I do want to thank you for bringing it to our attention. And I just want to let you know personally, not in front of everybody else, that we're going to take care of it. And I'm sorry again. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. I didn't know what to say. I was like, okay, thank you for taking care of it. Let me tell y'all something about this girl. This lady had the fattest ass I've ever seen in my entire life. And she always wore heels. She always wore high-waisted jeans and a crop top, right? Obviously, her family owned Planet Fitness, but, she was just the owner of that specific franchise. That lady looked good as fuck. I was like, Mandy, don't you worry about it. We fine. So, Mandy leaves. The owner of the building leaves. No, I'm getting it mixed up. I'm saying it right. Mandy is the owner of the business that runs inside the building. And the man was the person who owned the building. Yes. Okay. Sorry, y'all. It's been a long time since I thought about this story. So they both leave. And my GM and David are still in the office, right? Girl, the air is so awkward and thick. You could cut it with a knife. We hear that door open one more time. Everybody immediately just shifts their body towards the front door. We don't even want to look at them come out the room. Like, we know that you just got either fired or demoted like a motherfucker, right? So we're all facing the door acting like, oh, wow, look at that paint job on that car. That is crazy. What they license plate say? Oh, my God, they crazy. So we all just like making it look like we weren't paying attention for the past 30 minutes. Out of my peripheral, I see David cutting that corner. I go to look up at him. That nigga is giving me the dirtiest look I've ever seen in my entire life. And I didn't know what to do. So I just started smiling. You ever smile in the worst possible time to smile? Like, it's just nerves, right? You just don't know what to do. And I didn't even show no teeth. I did that dumbass, like, Winnie the Pooh smile. I was like, hey. And he just walked out. I was like, well. And this is how I know that, well, I know now for sure. Because, like I said, it came out after that whole incident. But my manager, Jewel, and David were definitely fucking, because my manager had an attitude with me for the rest of the time I worked there. She did not fucking like me at all. And I was just like, girl, your nigga's very close to a pedophile, so it's not my fault. But yeah, guys, and then he got fired, and then I never seen him after that again. Literally, that was the last time I saw him. So I'm pretty sure he had to clean out his little office after that. But yeah, that was just the story of, I guess, the time I got my district manager fired. That's going to be the title of this episode. Y'all, I feel so bad. I had so many interesting things to talk about, but my stomach hurts so bad, guys. Also, if you're a girl and you have like endometriosis or fibroid cyst or anything like that, and you have really, really bad cramps, can you tell me like a remedy or like a pill that helps your cramps go away? Because I'll take 1,000 Advils. I'll turn all this shit off. You know what I'm saying? My cramps are so bad, and I have endometriosis. But fibroid cyst runs in my like DNA, so that's not gonna be a shock if I get those. I just hate it so much. And I've tried the spoonful of mustard, eating a banana, all that stuff, but it only lasts like 20 minutes. And these are I used to throw up. That's how bad my cramps were. So I need something a little bit stronger. So if you know any remedies, slide in your girls' DMs and let me know. Okay, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Also, if you're going to listen to this on YouTube, please like the video, leave a comment, let me know how you're doing. That cramp was strong. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please rate the show. The show only has about 70 ratings. We get 400 listeners, almost 500 listeners a month. There should be over 80 reviews. Tell me something you like. Tell me something you'd like to see. Tell me if you disagreed on something that I talked about. Tell me if you agreed on something that I talked about. Just let me know how you feel. And I want other people to be able to see how you feel when they click on the episode too. I will see you guys in episode 60. Hopefully episode 60 will be a visual episode, and I'll have the podcast studio all ready and lit up and decorated for you guys to see me. So yeah, guys, I hope you have a great Easter, and don't let this upcoming work week kick your ass. All right, take it easy, guys.